This is not the story of how he became strong. This is the story of how he broke. There was a time when Thor didn't doubt himself. He walked like thunder, spoke like a king, and fought like a storm that could never be stopped. In his hand was Mjolnir. Not just a hammer, but a promise that he was worthy. But life doesn't ask gods before taking everything away. First, his mother, the only one who truly understood him. Then, his father, the king who believed Thor would be greater than him. And then, his brother, right in front of his eyes. Thor watched as the last piece of his family faded away. But even then, Thor was still standing because he had one thing left: revenge. One chance to end. He called the storm, summoned every last drop of his power, and he struck, but not where it mattered. He didn't go for the head, and in that one moment, half of the universe disappeared. This is where Thor didn't lose a battle, he lost himself. Because the enemy was no longer outside, it was inside his own mind. Every second, one thought kept repeating, I could have stopped this. No family, no kingdom, no purpose, just silence. So Thor did something no one expected from a god. He gave up. Not loudly, not in a battle, but slowly. He stopped fighting, stopped believing, stopped being Thor. Years passed, and the god of thunder was now just a man hiding from his own past. People laughed, called him weak, but they didn't see the storm he was fighting inside. And then, something unexpected happened. Not a war, not an enemy, a memory, a reminder of who he used to be. Thor reached out, and Mjolnir returned. Not because he was perfect, but because he was still worthy. Thor didn't become strong because he never failed. He became strong because he chose to stand again after losing everything. And maybe being a hero isn't about winning every battle. Maybe it's about not giving up when you lose yourself.